Hello, YTPC, JMZ56, John here. Been a while since I've done a video. Had every intentions of going outside today. Checked out a few places, and I don't know if everybody's off of work today, but every forest preserve that I took a ride by, just loaded with people. So I don't know what the deal was, and it's kind of hard to do a video when you got quite a bit of people around the area. So, but nevertheless, I still wanted to do a video. So a little bit of housekeeping. Smoking a Savinelli 305, the tortoiseshell stem, with some early morning pipe. I had to look at it, forgot what it was. Some early morning pipe Peterson. I know it's backwards, but that's what it is. So just enjoying it. It's got some Latakia, Virginia, some Turkish. So I guess that qualifies it as an English blend. Could it be an all-day smoke? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The taste is medium. The nick hit, mild to medium in my opinion. And the strength, mild to medium. I wanted to do a couple shout-outs too. I'll do that at the end. But first I want to thank a couple guys. Last week, I should say 2 weeks before, I actually had a chance to meet up with Eric, the Bluecollarpipesmoker. And then last week, again at this cigar lounge, met up with Eric and Jeff, the Chef Piper, who also has a YouTube channel. And I'll put his link down below if you haven't subscribed to Jeff. He's a great guy. And if you don't have Eric's, I'll put Eric's also. But Eric's been around for a while. I think he's probably been around as long as Methuselah. But we met up. We had a great time. Eric told us about the Ohio Pipe Show. He was out there. He showed us a couple pipes that he had bought from Merchant Service. Some Canadians. Beautiful pipes. I think he's done videos on them. So we sat there. We shared a couple bowls of different tobacco. And looked at some pipes, told some stories, had a couple laughs. And then last week, we met up again. And Jeff the Chef. Jeff was kind enough to bring some HH Rustica, which I've never had. Heard a lot about it, especially with Dude Rustica, you know, buying pounds of it. You can't get it because he buys it all. Well, Jeff had a tin of it. He brought it down. He says, try it. But he warned me. He says, did you eat first? And I go, yeah. So I tried it. And I'm here to tell you about HH Rustica. I love this stuff. It's great. Now, maybe because of over 30 years of smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day, and I quit that 8 years ago. Maybe my body's built up an immunity to heavy nicotine. I don't know. But I really enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, I can tell you this. When you get old and crotchety like me, the joints stiffen up and everything. Hard to move around, especially if I sit too long and then I go to stand up. It's like, oh, I got to stretch a little bit because everything's tight. Well, I'm here to tell you, after that bowl of Rustica, I was able to leap out of that chair like a 20-year-old. And I haven't done that in over 40 years. So I'm thinking that stuff's got some great medicinal value. A lot better than any therapy I've ever gone to. So I really enjoyed it. And Jeff, I really appreciate you bringing that along and letting me try it. Some great stuff. Would I smoke it every day? It'd be in my rotation, definitely. But yeah, it's good stuff. I really enjoyed it. And I'm a predominantly an aromatic smoker. And I really enjoyed it. Now, yesterday we met up again. Eric didn't make it. He had some previous engagements, so Jeff and this other gentleman, Mike, we were up there and we were solving the world's problems. Of course, none of it got done, but we solved it anyway. But Jeff brought some, I want to say it was McBaron Dark Twist. Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but you know, when you get old, the memory seems to go first. But I believe it was McBaron Dark Twist. Fantastic. I really enjoyed it. And Mike brought some McClellan Frogmorton on the town. Never had any McClellan blends. And Mike says, here, try this. It's unfortunate that McClellan is out of business. It's no longer in production. I imagine you could still get it, but you'll pay some absorbent, ridiculous price for a tin of it. The stuff is good. It was smooth. If it was still around and in production, definitely. That would be in my cellar. I'd have quite a few tins of that one. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. And Mike, I appreciate that if you're watching the video. And that's what's nice about these pipe meetings or these pipe get-togethers. It's not a daily routine. Once a week we meet or try to meet. And after this pandemic or during this pandemic, it's still nice to get out and socialize. And what's nice about the pipe community, nobody is above one another. I could be smoking a basket pipe and this guy could be smoking a Dunhill or a Radici or a Costello or whatever, or some designer boutique blend of tobacco. We're all on the same level. We all share. Hey, did you ever try this tobacco? Here, help yourself. Try this one. Try that one. And we all share amongst each other and have some great conversation, which is originally why I got into this. If you recall from my first video, I wasn't going to do reviews. I'm not that well educated, and my palate isn't that well educated to give you an in-depth review and picking out nuances of all the tobaccos that are in there. For stuff like that, you may want to watch Bradley from Stuffing Things. Like I said, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I move on. But the basic thing was, when I got into it, is just to share some conversation, have some laughs, get to know some people. Granted, a lot of us will probably not be able to meet, face to face, although maybe in time, when all this is over, we'll get that chance at. Hopefully the pipe shows will come back, like Ohio did, and get a chance to meet one another. But as it is right now, it's virtual meetups, except, like I say, for a few pipers that are in the area, like Eric and Jeff. And there's a couple that I'll put their links to. I believe Gary Olden in the Way. He's in the area, and Big Joe Smoke Show. He's in the area. So if you haven't got their links, I'll put their links down in the bucket list below. But with that, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get back on, because it's been a while. I think the last one was when I did a video at Pulaski Woods outside. And hopefully I'll get a chance to get out there again, do another video, or over at Maple Lake. So, with just a couple shout outs, like I say, Big Joe Smoke Show, Olden in the Way, Jojo Piper, Smokin Fireman Cody. There's a new gentleman just put out, I think he's got about 3-4 videos out there. Very interesting. Piper NYC. Check his channel out. I'll put his link down below. Give him a look. Who else? Oh, and I got a new gentleman that just subscribed to me yesterday, which I thank you, and I subscribed back. Matthew Greenman. I had to think for a minute. Matthew Greenman. He hasn't put out a video yet. He subscribes to a lot of the presenters' channels that are on there. And I guess he's trying to work up the nerve to do his first video. So maybe if we just go there and give him a sub, maybe a comment that, hey, don't worry about it. You'll be welcome. Let's see your first video. We can encourage him a little bit and keep this community growing. So with that, I could ramble on for another 15, 20 minutes, but who wants to listen to me ramble? So until we meet again, my friends, and hopefully it'll be outside where there'll be a little bit of scenery, not just the back of my shelves here with jars of tobacco and that. So until we meet again, stay well, take care, stay safe, and we'll talk real soon. Bye for now.